take a look at our battlegrounds. We're going to have here for our first one, Infernal Shrines. So maybe we'll see Azul appear. I know you feel very strongly that main tank Azul is not a thing. But I think, in fact, it is a thing, G-Clef. I think that Towers of Doom, you know, Braxis ban here. We may see Azul in this series. He's very, as Gio put it yesterday, a very fashionable pick at the moment. And
yes, very trendy.
Trendy. He's very trendy. And, you know, Zul, he's kind of suits my... he suits my playstyle a lot. I like him. So, yeah, Medivh ban to start things off here. BlossoM looking for something very specific for first pick, knowing that they ban another, you know, something like Mephisto here, that Gen.G will have to ban the Genji. So that'll leave them with a really nice option here. Oh, Genji left open intentionally by Gen.G.
Gen.G is nerfed again in this patch by 15 on that Swift Rage, but unless Swift Rage damage actually becomes something like 15, I think Gen.G will be top tier material forever.
Look, Genji's numbers are not why he is strong, it's his kit. So despite multiple nerfs to his kit, or rather to his damage, his kit remains the same, and so he has the potential to always shake things up. They get away with this. They'll get the Garrosh here as well, with Hanzo coming in. So they've got a really nice setup for the front line and DPS to back it up, but they don't have a great shrine clear, not at the moment.
So they need to take that control. Either Irel, Blaze, either one of the bans will be an easy one for BlossoM, and Gen.G would love to have the Blaze in this case, because Diablo also, after charging it, might need an escape.
Yeah, the Medivh would have been great here as well, but obviously BlossoM thought ahead for this one. They knew they wanted to get the Genji pick or the potentially Maiev pick. I think that was the other one they were looking for. So they knew that Diablo would go the other side. That's why they already preemptively banned the Medivh. We'll see the Blaze ban come through. You called it earlier that this was going to be, they wanted to avoid dealing with what Gen.G would love to have with a pair. Tyrande, phenomenal healer. Second to Whitemane, really at protecting Diablo. There's a healing output. And Irel will be the replacement for Blaze.
Yep, because they need to keep that Rainer alive. They can have a secondary one, which could be just one away. Like the Junkrat, who will be away from the shrine, just getting those numbers, can actually displace the Garrosh away from the teammates, which is actually a nice tool before that Indomitable pops up. And Reset is a crazy concussion mine player with that Junkrat.
We could see Uther again from Meride here. It will be Lucio instead. And we will have Malthael. Meride laughs about this. Meride has played only 7 support heroes this season. And
Lucio is 0 and 14,
yeah, and
if I remember correctly.
Meride has not played a single game of Lucio. In fact, possibly in his career. I'd have to look really far back in the stats for that one. But against all this CC, I think Lucio is not the pick you want if you're looking for the the save potential.
We have Rich Alarak, very likely. So
yes.
Tis playing Rainer. Resets on Diablo. Okay, we're gonna have some funky game, guys.
Yep, this is gonna be a little bit weird.
Hunkono and Lucio, by the way.
Okay, well that makes more sense. That makes more sense because Lucio has been actually one of Hunkono's better heroes when he was playing support.
Back in 2017.
Yeah, so, you know, we see laughs and stuff. Meride didn't get Deckard, so he was like, well, I need to play DPS. That's actually how this is going to work.
That's potentially what we thought when he just came into the team, as Meride playing DPS, and maybe Hunkono and one of the other members switching out to the support.
He did play DPS when he subbed for, yes, I'm going to mention the name, Raven, back in 2017 as well, after his retirement, when he did play as a substitute for the team. And in fact, I think it was maybe perhaps the Genji he played then. We also know he played Samuro in that series. That's a series that like I try to forget, but always sticks in my mind for some reason.
Why? Thanks.
You know, I still see it in my nightmares, but you know, this could be a similar series.
Yeah, this is the final day of Week 10, and Sake gets to be away from that support role. Finally, he's going to be on that Rainer.
Just to put this into perspective for you at home, ladies and gentlemen, the series has no implications whatsoever besides final standings. It will not affect anything. So that is why we will see some games today that be a little bit different than what you would normally see. Well, Rich's Alarak is actually a nice follow-up pick for the support that now has been chosen, in this case by Honkono, by BlossoM, because Lucio has no cleanse until much later on. It's not full cleanse. So Alarak's silence is very powerful against this type of support. And obviously, his ability to set up stuns with Tyrande, follow up from Diablo with his telekinesis. These things make Alarak actually a very intelligent pick, given the scenario.
You can actually grab Hanzo going over the wall. You're in the right position. Zonda used to be a Garrosh player forever, before he went to DPS for the team, so I guess this kind of works out for BlossoM as well.
Yep.
They do have Martel against Diablo, so that's going to be a fun one. As Tist, when he was on Diablo, when Tist actually plays aggressive tank, he does not play as well compared to his Muradin or Anubarak. Because once he dives in, there's less of a support from the back line. We're talking about a different support today.
Yeah. I mean, this is, you know, I mean, there's a lot of reasons why this all comes to pass. Well, let's see how it works in practice. And when the first Shrine fight starts, that's going to be when Rich is going to have his biggest opportunity to be the game changer here and set up those CCs, when BlossoM is forced to fight directly on a point rather than kind of kiting and using Hanzo's damage. Otherwise, well, Wiz is losing to Urel on Malthael. That's not, it's not uncommon, but it's also like, he shouldn't be losing that hard.
I was also kind of excited when we had a variant yesterday. No Twin Blade, no Smash.
Yeah, I was excited until it was no Smash. And no uh-oh, Rich?
He's got his teammates coming.
Yeah, actually, I think Honkono might have overextended here. They're going for Hanzo instead first. They might actually be able to grab both.
Nice dodge on that Discord.
Yeah, very nicely played by Honkono with the speed and the wall ride. They got greedy looking to get both kills, and they actually end up getting neither as a result.
If Rich actually held on to the combos, I think they could have gotten a kill at least. But because he was just spamming skills, he's just having a lot of fun today. So far, no kills, and Shrine is coming soon, so they want to push a little bit, try to get the HP out onto Gondar, especially because he will be pushing out. The Diablo, on the other hand, is not bad, but once you do not have too much souls at the beginning of the game, he's not as tanky and not as strong.
Yeah, and with no kills, you're looking. Yeah, you're looking at a pretty low soul count. Okay, here we go. Here's the engage onto Gondar. He's got so much armor.
Yes, heals back just in time with the W.
Yep. You know, Gen.G's crowd control, as we just saw, is the name of the game for this composition. You know, I was mentioning earlier, when BlossoM is forced to fight on the shrines where they cannot set up positionally elsewhere or look for a hard engage, like versus Gen.G's setup, then they're going to struggle, and that's precisely what happened there. Very dominant shrine fight. Durrell soaking top to try to catch up in experience, so this is going to be Gen.G just looking to push this into a 10 advantage.
This kind of a setup from Gen.G. They will focus tank and try to silence just like this. And they focus one up. Maybe they might have overstepped. There's that protection. But even after that, first kill.
He is DED. A little bit of a weird angle to Swift Strike in. Okay, they're looking for the counter kill on the Sake. He has to use his Adrenaline Rush. But the minions are still here in the lane, so Gen.G is fine. They're fighting under a fort, technically, but the fort is not aggroing them because of the minion wave. They grab the fort, grab a kill, and that's a few more souls for Tist. Or, well, Tist isn't, in this case, playing the Diablo, I guess, is he?
I think Tist was playing the Diablo. It's just the rest of the members.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. It's just
No, yeah, okay, sorry,
it's
my
just
bad.
Sake and Reset, they change position.
That's right.
Yeah. Reset's on the Tyrande, Sake's on Raynor.
Yeah, I've just decided BlossoM doing the full switcheroo.
Yeah, it's quite confusing when they switch roles.
Yeah.
I guess it's better of a... When you have Unstoppable for Gondar, you can have the speed from Konkona for an escape. But even with that, when you are silenced and CC'd all the time, it's going to be tough for Gondar to make an engage. And right now for BlossoM, unless Marthale makes a sudden entrance to the entire team of Gen.G, which is going to be tough, Gondar just has to initiate throw one, and that's going to be the beginning.
Well, as you guys can see here, there's just so much crowd control. Hong Kong was the target this time. He actually is able to speed boost away. But it's a trade up for Gen.G. As you can see, meanwhile, Wiz has had to come mid to try to deal with that pressure of the siege camp. Close call there. Trying to link those together. Sometimes it doesn't always work out. But the top push is pretty nice as well. Gen.G is just going to force their way into that 10 advantage we were talking about. You know, 2 minutes ago, we said in 2 minutes from now, if Gen.G pushes their advantages correctly, they will have that 10 first, and that is how they have played this. I think it wouldn't be out of the question to see Starfall in this game for Gen.G, given the map and how they're playing.
On the Shrine is pretty good.
Yeah.
When you're fighting on the Shrine, if you want to do some little extra damage, it's totally possible. And Gen.G also taking dodge. Gen.G taking dodge.
Yeah.
That's going to be a little... I guess it's going to help a little bit because he needs to escape by his own. And so far, they have to win the poking war when they have Hanzo. But Raynor is still powerful with nerfs after nerfs.
You know, Diablo's thinking about an APOC. When you think about what setups they have and how you can use telekinesis to push someone onto an APOC circle. Yeah, I actually like it. They do commit.
And all they need to do is grab one. And start from there because they can actually focus with Tyrande.
Yeah, this is
the trait.
Kind of how we saw yesterday Gluck attempt to play, not with this exact composition, but the style of grabbing someone, linking the chains together, and killing them. But the execution has been way better for Gen.G today. I mean, they are defending world champions at the moment.
Dragon Strike blocked from Hanzo. They want to fight for a long time, possibly look for a very nice arrow, AoE damage.
Yeah, okay, Kyocha grabbing a few of those defenders. He's still kind of playing frontliner here, as Tis knows he doesn't have to play that aggressively. He can engage in with his charge. Verity trying to put that damage off here, but he's still got his deflect. Oh, look at this APOC angle. Forces everyone back. Now they're going to look for the one isolated target, Verity. He's got the sound barrier, though.
A nice taunt. They actually get him down. Gondar barely.
Dragon Strike. It's actually going to do a ton of damage in this fight. One of those rare cases of Gen.G.
That's one more with the last rights. But it's actually Wiz diving a little bit too deep. Whenever Wiz plays a Marthale, unless his team is there to back it up, he goes in, dive, and dies. Sometimes like that, we do see that moment a lot. But he was looking for a little more kills for the team.
Yeah, certainly. Well, now Gen.G have this Arcane Punisher. And it's going to push directly to the keep wall. No opposition here in this bottom lane, as we do have Kyochi going to the top. Split Soak. Okay, Reset has to self-cast Lunar Flare to try to stay alive. He's auto-attacking, healing himself, but eventually will get taken out. But at what cost? Meriday and Frenzy to get back. The Immortal doesn't know, he's having an identity crisis here. He's like, well, I want to be part of this team fight too.
I thought I was supposed to go to bot lane, but I'm in the middle somewhere.
He's like, what if I'm the next hero announcer Heroes of the Storm? Like, no, you're just an objective,
Reset
all right?
goes into the Punisher and then starts attacking. No, not that great.
The Punisher is actually just a hero, you know, that he wants to be a hero, right? He wants to be in Heroes of the Storm. He's like, I have this really cool trait where I change forms from Arcane to Mortar to Frozen, and they just don't understand me. I'm supposed to be in this game, that's why I fight other heroes.
Yep,
and he's so angry about it that he punches forts and walls when he gets captured.
And the next level is the new Terror from the Garden. And I did play it pretty different from the old Garden, I would say.
It's kind of like Cursed Hollow.
Kind of like mixed in between Hollow and Spider Queen. but it goes directly to the lane. So that was pretty cool.
No, I mean, to be honest, I think that everyone's played enough of the original Garden Terror map to know that, like, if you've played the game for a long time, it's actually a great map, but when you play with someone who's a little bit less experienced, it can be very confusing as to what you're supposed to do. And I think that, I mean, look, I'll put my real talk on the table here and say, like, I like the old one better than the new one, but I think the new one is better for the game.
Yes.
That's what I feel.
We're talking about Hanamura too, right?
Well, I'll save that one for maybe the next series. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, I mean, Gen.G has, you know, the very strong lead on this first map right now, and you know we have seen some out of the ordinary talent picks as well as, you know, this draft is a little bit weird.
13, Rock 13 is whatever you want to pick, basically. You can have the mark. Kyoja dives in, there's the hammer. Possibly looking for Hong. There's a chain TC. And he has the boost. Escape from Gondar. Nicely done.
Yeah. Freeze him right out of there. Okay, Meride needs to be careful about where he's standing right now.
Man, he's a Gen.G, but is he invincible? At times.
No. I was taking a sip of my coffee, but like, no.
Yes.
I was like, the response was delayed. I wasn't trying. It wasn't for dramatic effect. Okay, he's silenced. Okay, that goes through. Is the X-Strike away?
Oh, X-Strike on Nonkano.
Silence will go through that deflect. Okay, Wiz, self-cleanse, very well done.
They have a lot of self-cleanse. And that's also maybe a reason why they have Lucio.
Yeah, they're like, well, we all cleanse ourselves, so it's fine. It's fine, it's okay.
And Hanzo has an escape, so I guess they don't need as much cleanse.
Yeah, it's the Echo trait
Yes.
that was being mentioned yesterday.
Yes. Genji, Hanzo, they have an escape on their own. Well, Genji has two. The other two, they have their own cleanse, so I guess it's not as bad.
I'm just sad we didn't see any Zool in this game, G-Clef.
Well, let's talk about the team fight.
Alright, we'll talk about the team fight. Here we go, Coach just gotta get out. They have control of the shrine, they're gonna activate
coming
it.
From side, and unless that telekinesis is used already, they have to wait. And actually, okay, they want to suck for 15 at least.
Okay, well 15 is up,
They're
and they have to
pretty
deal
far
with
away
that
from
camp.
16, so they can't be looking for 16. Okay, telekinesis just used.
Okay, Kyocha is the target here now, but he has his heroic still, so he'll be able to just absorb everything.
Okay, Diablo's target.
Star falls out. Big APOC here. Tist is still alive. He's got that armor. I think he will live through this. I mean, Tyrande, her auto attacks give her unlimited heals, and there you go.
Yep, Starfall actually did a lot in the team fight as well.
Yeah, that APOC plus the Starfall was... It was nice. You know, that was well done.
And when... Guess who's actually using... holding those heroics? Oh, Lucio.
Raynor. Why is Raynor so shiny when he's all inspired? I don't know.
He's special. But Scrolls and Punish are pretty strong getting to keep. Possibly a little more because they're 16. Lost them quite away from that 16 half a level. Poking in, there's a big combo. Cancelled again on Konkano.
Yep, Gondar. Oh, solo, goodbye. Wiz, trying to heal himself up. He's silenced. He's got that keep. And you know what? Raynor's just too good for him. Here's that sound barrier from Honkono, but the core is going down. He's caught, killed so quickly. And Meride, will he live? He lives a lot on Deckard Cain.
Modern does not escape.
Meride,
And a
Meride.
Sentinel kill.
Oh, Meride.
He's a ninja, but his core goes down.
Every time I cast a BlossoM game where they lose, it's like somehow Meride is the only one who lives. Not this time. Doesn't save his KD here. KDA, excuse me, here.